Now, it's so many black people that have breakdowns on what Kendrick Lamar's halftime show was all about, the symbolism and all the things that were in that performance. And it's just crazy that people have a list of things and, talking about the ancestors, sending messages and, different things that we should look out for. And Kendrick was trying to reveal this and show you this. And this what it was really about. There was hidden messages in that performance. And this is the thing, man. When it comes to being revolutionary, when it comes to black people standing on something that actually will affect change in the black community or our relationship with the United States government, we always are looking to entertainers for those answers. Now, Kendrick Lamar, that was a performance. Performance was cool. You know what I mean? It's a performance. It's nothing deep about it. I was glad to see that, SZA wasn't half naked. Uh, it was a performance. I guess some black people wanted to be able to twerk and do those type of things. I mean, when it comes to stuff like this, people are never satisfied anyway, especially black people. We never satisfied anyway. But really, it was just a performance. But people have so many ideas of what was being said in the visuals. And this is the thing, man. Like I said earlier, we look to entertainers, and y'all know if y'all follow me, I always talk about this. We look to entertainers for the answers that we are never going to receive from them. We're never going to receive those answers from entertainers. Just look at it for what it is. It is a performance. Now, I understand music does have an impact, and depending on what type of music that is played in the airwaves, it does have an impact. A lot of people would say that it doesn't, but they've done studies on this. It does. Music can affect the way you think. It can affect mood, so it has those capabilities, especially with the visuals when it comes to music videos and things like that. But we don't have artists like that. And Kendrick Lamar he's basically a lyricist, and he had this beef with Drake, and there are some jams on there that you can really get with, that you could actually dance to but for the most part, his music is full of lyricism, full of lyrical content. You know what I'm saying? And that is something that never ever really was mainstream, except back in the day. Then it went to more, simple type raps. Today, to me, is Fisher Price rhymes, but the MCs of old, hip hop of old, had real life messages in it that could affect change, and it would be something that will affect how we view ourselves. The same as today, the music is mediocre as far as the visuals and the image that is being portrayed, whether it be about violence or it be sexual activity. That is what is being portrayed in the music. So what do y'all want? What did you expect from a lyricist? I know a lot of y'all thought that there were some deep hidden messages in that music, in that performance. And this is why I say black people never surprise me, because instead of looking at people that are actually affecting change in their communities, in the streets, actually doing the work, we would rather look at celebrities. We would rather look at people who are paid to perform. They're paid to entertain. That is their job, to entertain you. That's the job. The job of a music artist is not to, be Malcolm X. It's not. I'm sorry to, break the ice to some of y'all, breaking news to some of y'all, but artists are not people that are going to stand on the front line. You think an artist is about to stand on the front line for brothers that are being, abused, for people being deported, for people being beat to death by police? You think they're going to stand on the line and lose all of those millions of sponsorships, all those millions of dollars? They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that, and you should not expect them to. So black people gotta snap up out of the dream. Snap up out the dream. Wake up. Wake up, get up, wake up, get out of bed and see that there's nothing deep about the performance, nothing at all. It was a good, well put together performance. I actually liked the performance. I've seen a lot of people saying it was trash and all of that, but what do you expect? It's a halftime show. It's a halftime show. And another thing I thought about was the fact that I can't remember, because I really don't really watch sports like that. Like, I grew up being into sports, but as time went on, I just watch highlights, you know what I'm saying? And I will watch a big game like the Super Bowl, of course, the commercials, the halftime show, but I really couldn't think about a time, and y'all can help me in the comments. When was the last time there was somebody white that performed? It's a halftime show, but when I think about it, I think about Black people always being the entertainment at the halftime show. You know what I mean? But what did y'all expect? Y'all expected some super duper performance or something, like this is a hip hop concert or something like that. It's a halftime show. You know what I mean? All of that stuff got to be crammed into a time slot, because the big picture is they have a game. It's just a halftime. It's an intermission time. But getting back to the original point, when it comes to us wanting to, we have this hunger to want to, talk about revolution and want to see celebrities talk about that stuff when that's not their lane. You got regular people in the hood that's their lane. Look to those people. You got regular brothers and sisters, grassroots on the ground level, that's all they do. That's their lane. Celebrities is really not their lane, and it never has been. Y'all can't think of a celebrity, like an entertainer, that has just put down everything to affect change in their community or affect the way that their people are being treated by the United States government or by law enforcement. You can't show me a Black person, a singer, a rapper that has done that in recent years. It just doesn't happen. I can't think of a time where it ever has happened. Now, you have Black people that will say things, yeah, but inside of a Super Bowl halftime performance, and y'all got this deep breakdown of what was going on, and Kendrick Lamar was sending y'all messages, and y'all missing all of the messages in the performance. He was giving y'all the ancestors was using Kendrick Lamar to give y'all messages. Come on, man, knock it off. Knock that crap off, man. Y'all gotta grow up, and you gotta wake up and see that real change in the Black community doesn't come from entertainers. It comes from regular people that are on the ground level.